This is the Iron Trader. It is Tuesday morning, so we're going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now remember, on crude oil, the API numbers will be out today at 4:30. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, we got to see here exactly what's going to go on because the war is happening, but crude, you had that nice pop up, but now she's selling off. So they're talking about maybe they can mediate this out here. We got to see how it's all going to shake out. But you always want to stay in tune to the news here, exactly what's going on in the Middle East, because that's going to affect crude oil very, very effectively, either higher or lower. Okay, so let's just look at the low end. Okay, so we had a red candle, a lower low, another red candle, and so far today, another low. So what we want to do is today's low here so far is 85.09. Okay, so what we do is go to the left here, and we're looking at 84.67. Okay, so that would be the next level. Then if that's lost, we come to this candle here, looking at 83.35. We have 83.11. We have 82.31, and then your retest 81.50. So nothing has really changed here on the downside. Again, if that is lost here, then we come over to this 21 SMA here. You're looking at 81.19 here. We look at your 100-day sitting at 80.53. Then we look over here at this 50 SMA here. You're looking at 78.26 here, and then 78.12. That would be the big target here if this 81.50 is lost. Now, on the upside, well, right here, 50 SMA, very, very critical. You need to close above. That's going to be key, okay? So you're looking at 86.02. And then right above that, we have 87.27, which is basically your 21 SMA here. And then we have your 8 SMA here, sitting at 87.35. Now, you look at this 8 SMA here. Actually, this is really not that bad. It's going up here, and it just crossed over your 21-day here. So basically, we could just get some sideways action here. We're not really sure yet here. Now, if you watch my videos here for a while, last week or so here, I was pointing out this possible bear flag here. Now, we had a bull flag off of this candle here, and then it rallied up here, but it didn't really, exceed that high. It got as high as 89.85 here, which realistically you could have went to the resistance here of 90.27 here. So it rallied up here, went right into your resistance level here, but then pulled down right after the news. Now remember, in the oil here, you got a good, you had like a $5 to $10 premium here. So it's coming off here pretty good here from the top of this candle here, which was the high at 89.85, and now you're down here, $3 plus here. Okay, so what it needs to do is you really need to get, if on the upside here, is if this does rally, this would be a nice scalp here, but you got to close above this 50-day, and then we have your 21-day, then you have your 8-day. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we just basically follow these candlesticks on up here, okay? So you're looking at 87.75 here. We look at yesterday's high at 88.29, and then we just follow here, 88.57, 89.54, and then your retest up there at 89.85 here. But this could just do some sideways action here. We don't really know that. So right now for me, I'm just scalping it, okay? UCO for the long, SCO for the short. That's really the way to go here. I can't see settle in and saying, hey, I'm going to take a huge, position here going higher or a huge position going lower. You just have to wait and see how this all shakes out. Now here on your weekly chart here, well, that bear flag here, and we had that indecision candle. Okay, that's really never good. So now here you're below this 8 SMA here. So that's going to be resistance, and this 100 SMA here sitting at that 86.45. That's going to be resistance. Now again, if it comes off, well, then we know exactly what our levels are of support here, all the way down to your retest of 81.50. Now, if you look on a monthly chart here, well, you got a 79 flat here, okay, which is really a nice target here, okay, because it kind of lines up here with everything. You got your 80s and your 78s, 9s. So if it could sell off here, that would be a target we want to look for maybe a bounce. Now, again, this is a weekly or monthly chart here, so you got some time here left here. It's only the 24th here, so you got some time to see how this all shakes out. But on the upside, you got to have that that 21 day, 86, 87. You need to close, back above that here, which would be, 86.02. So if you could get up in that area there, then you could close out there for the month. If not, she could get pretty ugly here real quick, because just understand that this time of the year, seasonality is not in the favor here. The only reason it ran up here and it's not sitting at the $78 is because of what that war is going on. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. All right, natural gas here. Here we have your hourly and your 4-hour chart. Now, you came all the way down here to this 2.86. That was a really nice, good support level here. And then you notice that it ran up here, got as high as 2.95. So, and then it came right down and it made a nice higher high at 2.87. See the 2.86, then the 2.87. Now it tried to rally up here and it got above this price channel at 2.95. But where did it go? See, right into that 100-day. Okay, so far it can't get through. Now, if this could get above this price channel here at that 2.95 and then break and close above that 2.97, well, then we can start ratcheting up all these levels here as it was coming on down. When we could take your big target up here would be that 3.09 here, okay? But let's just see how this all shakes out here. Now, so we look at the 4-hour chart here. You had a high, a lower high, a lower high, and then that's always a symbol that says, boom, this is going lower. Now we got to see where it's all going to shake out here. So you want to watch that key 21 SMA here. You're sitting at that 2.939. If you can rally up here, then your target here is going to be this price channel here, which is basically at 3.09. All right, let's take a look here on the daily and a weekly. Okay, your weekly chart here, this is going to be providing some pretty good, see right now, natural gas is sitting at 2.95. Okay, so you got the support under 2.90. But now you got the ping pong action here, because this is going to be tough resistance here on the upside, that 3.09. Okay, again, if you can get above, then we just look at this candle here. You're looking at 3.18. You're looking at the this 50 SMA here, which is 3.095 here, which is, would be your target there on your upside. But this is what I don't like right here, okay? So when you look at a daily chart here, okay, you came down here, you held your support. Now, yesterday's lows was 2.86 here. If you look at these candles right here, you got 2.85. This candle right here was 2.86. So that was your support level going on right there. It didn't really make it to this 50 SMA here or the bottom of this candle here. This is your gap, that 2.82 I've been pointing out here, and there's it lines up very nice here with this 50 SMA here. But it looks like we have a nice higher high and higher low. The only thing I don't like is right here. See this 8 SMA here? Now that's going to become big time resistance. So when this thing runs up here, okay, you have to look at that 8 SMA here as going to be resistance here at 3.02. Now, again, if you can get above, then we can go to this 3.068 here. That is going to be very, very critical. But this 8-day is going to be crucial here, here on the upside. Now, once it rolled over that 21-day. Then if you can get up, then we just follow these candles here. You got 3.09 here. You have 3.13. You have the top of this candle, 3.15 here. And then we look at this candle here. This is very key. This is 3.18. There's your gap. Look to the bottom of the candle, 3.02. That is your fill. Okay, so your gap and your fill is a nice price target if you can close above your 8 and your 21-day. Now, on the downside, well, you always want to watch the previous candle. So you want to watch that high and that low here. So 2.86, if that's lost here, we come to this 50-day, 2.823. This here is the gap, 2.82. And then we look here for your 100 SMA here. And then we look to this fill right here. This is 2.66. And if that's lost, then we come over here to your 200 SMA here, 2.60. But right now, this is looking very, very strong here, okay? So basically, if it can keep holding this 50-day, this is going to be a nice scalping opportunity here to hit this 8 SMA here and then possibly the 21 SMA. Got to see how it all going to shake out. Your weekly chart, always watch that 50 SMA here on the upside and then watch your key 8 SMA here on your downside. Now, your RSI here, well, you look, it looks trying to curl up here. Your MACD still has a bearish cross here, but yeah, that could curl back up here. This is the time of the year for it, so we've got to see how it all shakes out. All right, that's all I have for you right now here. I'll have more for crude oil and natural gas here after the pit close later today. Thanks for watching.